Hey guys, welcome back to Black Ops 4 Zombies. Today I played 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the spawn room for this map is pretty cool. It's a giant arena, which I did add training in to get to high rounds, but it's not really that viable. The actual high round strategies for most of the maps on Black Ops 4, if not all the maps, is just you camping. And of course you would know the weapon that you would camp with, the Helion Salvo. After completing round 2, I knife right here and it gives me challenges. So my first challenge is to knife 3 zombies. My first challenge was to knife 13 zombies, which is obviously really easy. Also, yes, I do have stamina up in my modifier slot because it's literally impossible to outrun the zombies on this game if you're gonna train. That's why obviously you gotta camp with the Helion Salvo and the Wonder Weapon, but half the Wonder Weapons on this game are absolutely dog. I complete my first challenge and then I get my second challenge, which is to kill zombies with equipment, which basically means I have to kill zombies with my grenades. That was really easy. All I really had to do was just hoard up zombies and then throw one grenade. They all died. Equipment in this game is actually insanely good, especially the Wraith Fires, but my last challenge was to kill zombies. My special weapon was my last challenge was to kill zombies with my special weapon, which was really easy. There's also a trick you can do where if you just get a horde of zombies and then you pull out your special weapon, it kills all the zombies around you and counts as the kills, but you don't actually kill them. They respawn in and you get the points, which is awesome. So as you just saw, I completed my last challenge and it gave me the Z Harmony, which is just the Pack-a-Punch Strife, which is awesome. Now I have a Pack-a-Punch weapon on round 4, so I'm pretty much set now. And now to unlock Pack-a-Punch, you basically need to summon in 4 different champions. So I summoned my first one, which can be ridiculously cheese with my Pack-a-Punch Z Harmony. I mean, seriously, as soon as he drops, I spray him down and he dies in about 3 seconds. It's actually crazy. And considering he's a mini boss as well, then once I kill him, he drops his head and I move on to the second champion, which is also really easy. It's the only thing is that he has a little bit more armor, which makes him a little harder to kill, but as you just saw, I killed him, which was really easy anyways. I summoned in my second champion, which actually spawns in 2 of them. It spawns the one that I fought first, and then the second one with more armor, but really, they were taken out so easily, it was actually ridiculous. Now, my last champion is a little bit different. This time, it's tigers, which is supposed to resemble the dogs, which are, once again, they're basically because they're supposed to resemble the dogs. What I'm trying to say is they're really easy to kill, so which is fine. Honestly, I'd rather have an easy dog round rather than the Valkyries, which are pretty annoying to deal with. Also, I am using a different specialist. It's kind of like Thor's hammer, kind of, but because I'm not really sure what the best special weapon is. I assume it's either the hammer or the one I was using in my Voyage of Despair video, but I'm not really 100% sure. This is what the Thor's hammer is supposed to do. It's really good. I mean, like all special weapons, really. They're all overpowered. Except the Raw, I'm pretty sure it's just good for co-op because you can revive your teammates. It's not really good for anything else. The hammer is probably the best though. And Pack-a-Punch is just in this room. It's in the temple. It's like in the middle area under the arena. Basically, you just place all your heads and then it activates the Pack-a-Punch, which it's really easy to get on this map. I'd say it's way easier than Voyage of Despair. We'll say one thing, just like Voyage, this map has a lot of bosses that spawn in, which is really annoying. Also, for some reason, whenever I would use my special weapon on them, they would just tear down my health to 50 for no reason. Oh! Like I said, the dog rounds or the tiger rounds are really, really easy. It only spawns 5 tigers, and it alternates later on between spawning tigers and the mini bosses for the dog rounds. Really easy. I buy Dying Wish, which might be probably the best perk in Black Ops 4 if it weren't for PhD Slider existing, because you need it for the Helion Salvo, which I don't have. And of course, whenever you get a double point, you always want to pop a temporal gif. And it's nice that it's a classic elixir, not a mega elixir. Mega elixirs, especially Pergoholic and all the epic ones, they are so hard to get. I literally, when I played this game when I was younger, I only got like 1 of them. Probably not even any of them, actually. Doesn't even matter anyways, because half of the classic elixirs are literally better than the mega ones anyways. On round 19, I finally get it. I get it. So of course, upon getting it, I immediately pop that thing in the Pack-a-Punch machine, and Time Slip is just, oh my gosh, it speeds up your life so much. It just Pack-a-Punches it in like a second. It's so good. Time Slip is literally one of the best perks as well. And I'm like 90% sure this is the strategy for 9. You just sit here, but you need Stone Cold Stronghold on as one of your perks, and of course I don't have that. And of course, I don't have any attachments on my Helion Salvo, so it wouldn't even work anyways. Basically, what Stone Cold Stronghold does is it creates a circle where if you're standing in it, then you have increased health, basically, or you get an armor where you get more health, of course. And the big thing is that it increases your damage, which is basically necessary because the Helion Salvo won't one-shot, I'm pretty sure, without you having that damage buff. Remember what I was saying when the bosses just randomly take away a bunch of your health when you're using a special weapon? Yeah, like, what happened to my health? How was he hitting me when he's literally, like, he's literally punching the wall? He's not even taking his anger out on me. Nah, bro, it's a part of the storyline, Chaos story. New lore confirmed. Diego is a part of the wall. What I find funny is whenever you move the box on 9, the audience just likes to throw you fire cells for no reason. Like, I don't need it. I need the max ammo. Also, this is a situation where things in Black Ops 4 can just go insanely good to insanely bad in about a matter of 1 second. It's actually crazy. Also, how did I survive this? I'm on round 28 and I almost died to tigers out of all things. And somehow I took no damage. I guess you do get a little bit of armor when you pull out your special weapon, which is probably why I survived. But the tigers just stopped attacking me completely, and I don't even know, man. I guess I got very lucky. Here I am on round 30. This isn't even my fault. He's not even near me, and the mini-boss is hitting me, and then I have to run through the fire. Otherwise, I would have died anyways. It didn't really matter what I did, and that's how I died. The mini-boss was literally punching the wall. I wasn't even close to him. What do you mean I took damage from him? But of course, we instantly loaded up another game, and we're playing as Bruno this time. I think that's his name. Of course, I get the Z Harmony again, and then really, I'm set up after that. I can just easily take out the 4 champions. As you see, I opened up a door, and now I'm doing that. I also searched up a tutorial, so I know where all the shield parts is. As you can see, I found the first one. I managed to find where my second shield part is, and get my last shield part. I also pick up this part, which is for the acid trap, and I also love that it's also always in the same spot every single time. There's also another part, but once again, I picked that up, and it's always in the same spot every single time, every single game, which is nice. And you may be wondering why I shot that campfire. It's because when you shoot it, there's a way to get the wonder weapon for free on this map, which I absolutely love maps that make it so you can get the wonder weapon, or there's a way to get the wonder weapon without using the box, which is nice. It completely eliminates the RNG, like said before in my Voyage of Despair map, and it just makes the map a lot more fun. And then once you shot the campfire, there will be a flaming arrow that will be pointing to one of the places. So for me, it was pointing at Raw, and then I go downstairs basically, and then I just have to look for a gray head that will be in this area, and that's used to get the free wonder weapon. On round 6, of course, I build the shield, and I was wondering why I couldn't build the acid trap until I realized I didn't pick up the easiest part to find. And then basically, once you build the trap, you place the head that you found on here, and then you use the trap, and then we'll burn it into a scorpion. And so I couldn't get the last part, which you get from the crowd throwing items at you. I couldn't get it for some reason, or it was already on the map, I'm pretty sure, and I couldn't find it because it's so small. So I just decided to hit the mystery box to get the Helion Salvo, maybe, and I ended up getting the Death of Orion anyways, which is the wonder weapon. Now, you see, this wonder weapon's weird because it doesn't really kill any zombies, but it's pretty weak. The main purpose of it really is to stun the zombie so you can kill them with, like, maybe the Helion Salvo or just a pack-a-punch gun. Finally did manage to get the Helion Salvo, but it's really not that good unless you have PhD Slider. You need PhD Slider with this thing, and you need Stone Cold. You need PhD Slider and you need Stone Cold Stronghold, because this gun is not going to do anything without those two. It's just not going to be able to kill the zombies on the later rounds. And then I tried to do this strategy again. Well, it did not work out at all. I just started spamming my Helion Salvo and killed myself with it. Yeah, this is why you need PhD Slider.